for cheap new games, be sure to hit that G2A link in the description and go and check it out. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to another video about Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And today we've got some information about the crowds in the game and also some carriage customization, so stay tuned and we'll get onto that. Here we go. One thing I want to mention before we get started is I've started a brand new channel that some of you might not know about called LazerzZNetwork. It's a channel for you guys to get your content onto that channel. If you're interested in that, then go check out the channel and also check out the email in the description. You can email your videos into that and they could possibly appear on the channel. So definitely do go check that channel out and we'll hop right into the news. So this interview comes from an Examiner article. It was an interview with Scott Phillips, the game director on Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And he said that the largest hurdle that they had to overcome in Assassin's Creed Syndicate was bringing to life the variation of vehicles and crowds on the streets of London. There's a brand new complexity with the different horses, also people driving the vehicles deciding when to get on and off their carts. That has apparently been a huge challenge. Also, he said that they've brought a big development and a lot of improvements to the core AI in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So for an example, the density of the crowd will change according to the district you're in and also the time of day, but that doesn't mean you'll never be able to find a carriage. There won't be a time of day where there's going to be nobody there because they're pretty common and they're throughout the entire city. Also, it won't just be a copy and paste job of the same carriage over and over again. There are 5 or 6 different types of carriages in the game, all with different horse breeds and also different styles to go along with the carriage. There's also a brand new feature which allows him to call in the rooks and call in a carriage of his own, a customized carriage. However, he did go on to say this isn't something that you can customize on your own. It is customized to the rook, so it will have, like, you know, the yellow and green colors on it, as opposed to Jacob or Evie customizing their carriage on their own. Now, this is slightly disappointing, as it would have been cool to have your own customized carriage, but it doesn't really ruin the game to have it like that kind of thing, since carriages aren't a huge thing that I'm probably going to be like, yeah, carriages, I love this new feature, like, because it's not something that they're probably going to put in the next game, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section below. He also went on to say that destruction is a big part of the carriages. You can really do awesome flips once you start taking out other carriages. You'll see parts flipping off, wheels bumping around. The carriages can get very, very destroyed, which is a pretty cool feature. They asked whether you can actually take out civilians, so if you're driving down the sidewalk, I don't know why I call it a sidewalk. That's not right. So he explained that if you're driving down the sidewalk and most civilians, basically, they're going to be getting out of your way. But if you catch one off guard, then you definitely can send them flying and take them out, which is pretty cool. However, we always used to get that whole, if you kill a civilian in Assassin's Creed, you get your ancestor did not do this. Do you think that'll happen in this game, or do you think they're just completely scrapping that and no one actually gives a shit anymore and Ubisoft can fuck? He also talked a little bit about the police AI in the game. So there's no omnipresent police like in, say, GTA when you commit a crime. Somehow the police know. Since there's no radios or telephones or anything like that, the only time the police are going to come after you is if a police officer actually witnesses a crime. They'll go ahead and they'll whistle other police officers that could be in the area and they'll try and chase you down. Obviously, you take all those out, you're free, you can try and get away, whatever. But that is a really cool feature to have in the game, the whole police system. I kind of think that will be cool, kind of going around Victoria, London, having the police there. I don't know, it just seems like a cool feature to me. It made me feel very happy. The last thing he said is that there's no specific tutorial for carriages, there's no mission introduction for carriages. As soon as you are in London, you can drive carriages. That is straight away, you can just do it. It's something that is just available to you straight away as soon as you're in that open world, which is a really cool feature, and I can't wait to drive some carriages. Hopefully, it's going to be cool. Hopefully, we're a cool new feature, and I won't absolutely hate it. But let me know what you guys think about the carriages, about all these new features that I've talked about. Are you excited for them, or do you think it's going to be completely shit, and you think you should snap the game? And I will see you all next time. Bye!
Tumbling down, raining fire from above. Great crowds charge over the hills, but the city's had enough. But if we turn and fight, does it almost feel like we will never fall? And if we unite, we can take this fight straight to the castle wall.